My name is Matt Waite. I'm the senior news technologist at the St. Petersburg Times in Florida, and also the co-founder of a web development consultancy called Hot Type Consulting.
Can you tell me a little bit about the website that won a Pulitzer Prize?
Yeah, the first website that I ever developed, actually, it's called politifact.com. I was a reporter for about 10 years and decided at one point that I wanted to try putting data on the web for the St. Pete Times. And as I was teaching myself how to do that, the Washington bureau chief of the Times, Bill Adair, called me up and said, "Hey, I've got this idea. Think you can help me?" And out of that conversation came what became politifact.com, a website that fact-checks things that politicians say and makes a ruling on it, whether or not it's true or false or half true or pants on fire or lie.
How important do you think it is now to have a source that is maybe trusted on both sides of the political aisle? And has this website achieved that?
It achieves it most days. The funny thing about PolitiFact is that we are accused of bias depending on which way the wind is blowing that particular day. So the House Minority Leader John Boehner is kind of one of my favorite examples of this. He will put out press releases and tweets and all this stuff about how we're tools of the liberal media establishment when we rule against him, and then 2 days later he'll talk about the award-winning and highly respected PolitiFact.com when we rule on something that he agrees with against one of his political opponents. So if that's your bellwether for whether or not we've achieved nonpartisanship, where we're loved when they think we're right and we're hated when they think we're wrong, then I guess we have. How important is it? It's only as important as people read it. If people go to it and learn something about the discourse that's going on right now, then we've done our job. It's been a spectacular success. But if we can't get people to go there and read it and absorb it and get them to think critically about the things that their politicians are saying to them, and to think about, is that right? How could I find out if that's right? And at least take even just a step of coming to us to see, did what they say was really true? Then if we can't get them to do that, then we're tossing Dixie cups into the ocean.
What do you see, Matt, as the future of the news industry as a whole, that is to say newspaper, television, online, radio, all those different forms in, say, 5 years?
I think it's going to be a lot less about the here and now, the it bleeds, it leads, the breaking news, or everything is breaking news, and it's going to be a lot more about context. Context and understanding, particularly in print media, and I mean print as in web or newspaper, written media, whatever that is. There is so much information out there that an important role will be how to help people understand just what it is and understand why it's important, what parts of the debate are important, what parts of this news, what does it all mean to you, helping people kind of gather the noise into some semblance of signal. How well we're able to do that, I think, is ultimately how we're going to survive. Because you take Michael Jackson's death. I heard about Michael Jackson's death about 57 times over via Twitter and Facebook before I even saw it up on a newspaper website, before I even saw it up on TMZ.com, which originally got credit for breaking the story. I mean, it hit the inner tubes and went just completely berserk. And I had people texting me and calling me going, "Oh my God, Michael Jackson's dead," and I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I mean, the kind of the day when the newspaper got to break that kind of news, they're so far over that it's not funny. There'll be infinite ways for you to get breaking news, short, plane hits World Trade Center type, spectacularly large news. The hard thing and the market opportunity for newspapers and news outlets is to kind of gather all these little bits of information, assemble it into one coherent explanation of it, and offer it in context to history, the economy, to all kinds of things, and deliver it in such a way that you want to read it. I think that's where the real market opportunity is. It's not ever going to be anymore in this race to get it first. That's just a commodity thing anymore. So,
One final question for you. Matt, you have an Arkansas connection?
I used
Could
to work
you
here.
kind of speak to that?
Yeah, I used to work here. I was a police reporter for the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette from January of 1998 to about February of 2000. It was my first job out of college working in Little Rock.
Thanks a lot, Matt. I appreciate your time and letting me interview you.
No problem.